Morning, I'm a bit late. I've had a few things to do before I started today, so the reads are pretty much fluid though. They'll go 24 hours, so it's not a big deal. So 20th of May 2021. I've been made aware that I should say at the beginning, this is the soul pool. This is your soul pool where we all get together. This is the daily read for the 20th of May 2021. The shops are finally opened. I've got my incense. I'm happy. Astral DJ's already popped in with Annie Lennox again, and I think it's called Love is a Stranger, but for me the important thing is she keeps coming back. Annie, Dave, because obviously Eurythmics, Annie and Dave Stewart. So the names Annie, Dave, Stewart and Lennox, because that's a name I've heard used for kids nowadays. So all those names, there's some sort of importance to either the band Eurythmics, the words of the song, but I think it's the band Eurythmics, or the names Dave, Annie, Lennox and Stewart, but the Stewart will be spelt with a W. They're very specific about that. So let me know if it resonates with you, because until somebody claims them, they'll keep coming back. So that's that out of the way. Let's see what we've got for today. Today's card is the Judgment card. It is about the phoenix rising from the ashes, the right way around. So that's how we want it. We don't want things to keep coming back round, especially with Mercury retrograde coming in, to be settled. Because it will keep coming round. We have Mercury retrograde 4 times a year. It will keep coming back until you settle it, whatever it is. So let's see which way it comes out. Hopefully it'll be settled once and for all this time. So there's a young lady that I did a read for in Australia. A shout out. All you empaths out there, I want you to give your energy to that child. Call her a child because she's younger than me. But, so, collective energy. This is the soul pool for a reason. Use your energy. Name is Shelley. So, healing energy, please, if you can. Very important. And I've missed the card because I was babbling. So, let's see. Not that one. Not that one. This is why I don't babble because I've got enough going on through my head before I start the read. Let's see. There it is. Thank you. So, a lot of passion, a lot of action, no commitment. All action. Somebody who will like stay in power. This can be one night stands. This is the fire sign energy. Immature but not childish. And you can't ignore the white steed, the unicorn, because it is a unicorn there. So it's quite magical. I was born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February. Maybe involved somewhere. Now, somebody feels like I can't do that because I'm too old. I can't do that because I ain't got enough money. I can't do that because I'm too young. Putting obstacles in their own way. Comparing themselves to other people for at least 7 years, and it's getting them nowhere. Dissatisfaction with what they've achieved and the things that are happening. But what you don't realise is you're sowing the seeds for your future. So if you're thinking the negative thoughts now, negativity is what you'll get in the future. So think on. There is a change coming to the family unit. It's unavoidable. It will be an ending. There could be something emotional that ends, that changes the family dynamics. There is a Libra energy. Those born on the 11th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's not necessarily a Libra born on the 11th. It's anybody born on the 11th and or a Libra. It is to do with the lines and the marital home. So there is issues within the home. We've already decided that the family unit is not happy. So issues could be going to court and the decision won't go your way. It could also be impotence and issues with the lower groin area with men especially. So it's an injustice. And again, we've got you Aries, or those born on the 4th or the 31st of any month, living or past, date for your diary and address, not being your genuine selves. So you're feeling dragged down, depressed, low, unsuccessful. There may be injuries to the head and face. There may be stubbornness. It's your way or the highway. It's not getting you anywhere. I don't understand this card when it comes out like this, because Aries are not naturally like that. But for some reason, somebody is dimming your light. So, those born on the 3rd, the 4th or the 31st, Aries energy. It could be a boss, it could be a father figure, it could be a male that's important in your life. Then we have the Leo energy. This card is classed as the Leo card, but it's all about the person in the card, not the Leo. So somebody is not in control of the Leo, or unable to express themselves, or suffering back pain, illness, bad temper, impatience, negative energy around someone and a Leo. Could also be a Sagittarius there, because we've got the devil in the background there, or Capricorn. Those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. And then we have the Judgment card, which I said I did not want to come out this way, because it means that issues still have to be solved, and it's within the family unit, the home, the marriage, whatever it is, because the family is there. So you cannot rise from the ashes until you burn it to the ground. This can be something as simple as a toothache for some, because we've got the head and the face, we've got illness, bad temper, and this is something coming round to be settled once and for all. It is an issue, like I said, it will come round with a repeating problem, and someone is failing because of it. So there'll be no success, there'll be no victory whilst this situation is not settled. So we've got Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, all mentioned. Mostly fire sign energy. Not a lot of love in this. So there's only one cup card and it's reversed. So it's negative energy. 10 months is mentioned. Yeah, we've got enemies. Enemies will be overcome if you take action. lack of clarity, confusion, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. No movement, no communication. A nightmare situation. Narrowing down your options because of this situation. And we've got heartbreak, sorrow, loss and separation. Perhaps minor surgery is needed. Again, we've got the Justice card in reverse. An injustice, the Libra energy, a problem with the lines and the marital home. An imbalance. Court case is not going your way. Those born on the 11th, negative energy. Someone is trying to defend themselves in a situation and there's going to cause one big stink because the skunk is there. You have to feel the fear and do take a risk. It's following your true north. It's my Dick Whittington card. You know that he left the village with everybody laughing at him behind his back. And still went to London. When he got there, he was disappointed with himself and felt the fool because the streets of London were not paved with gold. But he persevered and became the Lord Mayor of London anyway. So he had the last laugh. And so will you if you face this issue. Somebody is spying on you. There is lies, deceit and theft. And there is a mother, a mother-in-law, a mother of your children, or a mother in spirit even. Can sometimes be the other woman, and we've got the third party there, so it could be something coming between you and someone else. It can sometimes be Taurus energy, and it's those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address. It's also this gentleman's partner. So again, we're going, the man in the relationship is unhappy. It's not himself. She's happy. She's in clover. She thinks everything is absolutely fine. Abundance and possibly in denial. So we've got a toxic situation, which we knew that already now, didn't we? Possibly a Capricorn energy. It's somebody who's manipulating you. It's contracts you shouldn't sign. It's caring too much what other people think, keeping up with the Joneses, etc. Those born on the 15th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Again, they're repeating, the enemies will be overcome. Conflict and competition. Possibly those born 1988, plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved. This is the only card, remember, that has the pregnant female on the wheel. So there could be a pregnancy. A change is coming. Those born on the 10th, living or past, massively important in a positive way. And it's one of the first positive ones we've got. We've got the 22 and we've got the 10, positive energy. So, 10th, living or past, date for your diary and address. We've got the rooster, that was born 1992, plus or minus 12, February to February. We've got the dog, 1970, plus or minus 12, February to February. We've got the rabbit, 1951, plus or minus 12, February to February. We have Scorpio, Pisces, and the animal totems are all there. The dog, the eagle, the robin, the rooster, the beaver, the fish, the rabbit and the dog. Changes, massive positive changes are coming. Impatience. You are being tested. You are being put through the ringer. There's no two ways about it. This isn't going to be easy. It's addictions. It's chocoholics, alcoholics, gamblers, drug addicts, whatever. You're addicted to maybe a way of life. It brings an imbalance to your life. Sagittarius energy, it's weight gain, and those born on the 14th living on past date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Then we have a woman scorned. The rejection. Possibly this Leo. Making a stink. Lonely, divorced or widowed female. Someone out for revenge. Again, the nightmare situation. So the story's there, isn't it? We know what it is, and there she is, the Leo. She's all about the finances. And somebody's going to have to defend themselves. It isn't going to be pretty. Somebody's given up waiting for love. They're not waiting any longer. There's an older female who is a positive energy on your life. Could be a grandmother, a mother. She's an older female. She's not a young girl. Again, we've got the Leo mentioned, the false seeker, the liar, deceiver. Somebody very familiar to you. Possibly those born 1962 plus or minus 12 February to February, if it's not a Leo. There is the possibility of happiness in love, but it won't be in this situation. There is fighting and maybe a military man entering your life or leaving your life. A celebration. Keeps going on about celebration. A night out with the girls, a night out with the boys, could be simply that. But they may have celebrated too soon because somebody feels a prisoner. They're either going to prison because of the fight, or they feel a prisoner of their own mind. So overthinking something too much and feeling stuck. There is a gentleman who is waiting, not necessarily gender specific, that one, but he is, has been waiting. He's impatient now. He doesn't want to wait any longer. He may be between jobs, he may be on furlough, he may be about to retire. But he doesn't know what's next. And it's causing depression, possible suicidal tendencies, or somebody in spirit who passed away through suicide is trying to connect. You will know which it is for you. But it's a sad situation, and jealousy could be the root of it. Not necessarily. So this is a problem that's being brought back around again for you to settle it this time once and for all. They keep reiterating it and it's not going away, just like the song, the Anna Lennox and Dave Stewart thing. Something is an issue here that somebody has to settle. Can't keep ignoring it. Somebody is trying to do things by the book, and that means that people are leading them by the nose. They're not free thinking, they're not doing things how they should. But Spirit are going to put a spanner in the works because they're going to send you a lucky coincidence. Run with it. Messages are coming, possibly from afar. There may be news of a pregnancy, or it may be coming from across water, or a distance. No place like home. Somebody may be returning to the parental home. They may feel adrift and not at home where they are. There may be house moves. But something about the home life has no foundation anymore. Home is where the heart is. So where does your heart belong? They're reiterating what they've been telling us for a very long time. Be careful who you let sip from your cup. Be it emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, or energy. Don't give out what you cannot afford to lose. Stay flexible, don't be stubborn. What you give out is what you get back. There may be an exchange of gifts. time to come to the edge. Feel that fear, take the risk and do it anyway. And don't overthink it. So, we pretty much know what this one's about. We don't need to clarify really. But Scorpio, it's about your transformation. And look at that. Spirit have done a really good job. The 20th. So, they are very strong on this point today. They're reiterating and they've come around again to make sure that you get the message this time. And you will not believe it, but again, the name Anne, can you see that? The name Anne is massively important. There's no such thing as a coincidence as far as spirit's concerned. So I need to connect to whoever it is with that name. Somebody in spirit. It may be the middle name, I don't know. But they need to speak, either they need to speak to Anne or it's Anne in spirit. Acknowledging your desire and surrendering yourself to the depths is what will serve you best right now. Stop ignoring it. Scorpio is the most fascinating sign of the zodiac. It can be in your chart, it can be in another person's chart, or it can be just an energy that surrounds you, or in the planets. I haven't looked, so I don't know. Probably is there somewhere. It is ruled by Pluto, the planet of gutters and extremes. It is the sign of sex, money and passion, which is where we started with the one night stands. And the money is very important. It is a powerful sign. Scorpios have a bad reputation for ruthless behaviour. And a woman's gone there. She's after revenge. Which is not deserved. Like the other water signs, Scorpio is emotional but not as sympathetic in the way of Cancer and Pisces. When Scorpio enters a room, they don't have to say a word for the crowd to know. They can feel their energy. Their depth and their ability to understand others, all the while not revealing much about themselves, is profound. Scorpio inspires you to tell them your darkest secrets whilst revealing nothing of their own, so be careful who you tell your personal things to. When Scorpio feels deeply, they fear the loss of control, and they will sting when threatened or cornered. Almost always, Scorpio will deliver the last hit. Scorpio does not roll over and play dead. They will never forget a slight. People of this sign make their mark, even when they have to do it all alone. If the Scorpio card comes up and you are being tested, yes, we are being tested. I told you that. We're being put through the blacksmith's forge to come out stronger on the other side. You may feel isolated and on your own without much sympathy or help from others. If so, it is time to stand on your own 2 feet and fight those forces that are gathering against you. The soldier. Put up a fight. Defend yourself. Make a big stink. You will likely win and come out much stronger and happier than you ever have been before, but it is going to be an intense time. There are a number of positive changes with this card, and you will soon gain what you have worked hard for. What did I say? Stop looking at it as if it's not happening. It is happening. This card implies karmic issues, even the resurfacing of a past life recollection. So many of your relationships will now have a karmic nature and thus be tried as well. Your life will feel like a trial. Injustice. Matters involving inheritance and money may figure in, such as heirlooms, legacies, and what comes through family or people you are tied to from your deep past. They're the shackles. You may have to deal with someone who may plot revenge over something you're not even guilty of. It could also be a time where enemies surface, and we've had the enemy twice. Well done, Spirit. I'm so proud of you today. It could also be a time where enemies surface, so you'd be wise to protect your reputation. There is strong sexual attractions arising, whether wished for or not. Obsessions are possible. It is wise not to get wrapped up in intrigues with people you don't know very well or have known only for a short time. Do not attempt to maneuver or manipulate anyone, as this will backfire. On the positive side, now is the time to be resourceful and guard that which you have worked for. If romance is your question, expect to be transforming and not something you can leave aside. In some cases, your partner may seem aloof and hard to reach. Matters may erupt into unexpected passion. Things are going to progress. This may be one of the most important and transforming relationships you've ever had, but it could be external to the relationship. In dealing with jobs and careers, expect intensity, restrictions, and more demands. Sometimes when this card comes up, it indicates you will be going through a period of deep self-analysis. You may seek out a professional, or you may work through this time alone by reading or through reflection. Be careful when it comes to finances in areas taxes, property, and shared assets. You will have resounding success or tremendous losses currently, but the message is to take your chance and stick with your decision no matter what. You have the ability now to make it work. A new thing born out of something thought dead. Resurrection. Love born out of the depths of passion. Charisma, desire, sex, gutters, sewers, stagnant waters, funerals and graveyards, ghosts and hauntings, banks, inheritance, money or goods from a dead relative. The taboo, the unknown, secrets, blessings in disguise, therapists going into the depths. Hades, autumn, when things die off, homicide, paranoia, suspicion, seeing into the heart of the matter, being wise, not suffering fools, agreements, but with caution, resentment, severity, hidden aggression, enemies, secret or open, psychic energies, powers, curses and magic spells, metaphysics, vampire stars, anything Egyptian, being innocent yet accused, feeling lonesome, aloofness, being singled out, not being left alone, stalkers, past lives, the idea that death is never final. Death. Transformative energy. The Scorpio card. Did we get the Scorpio card? So don't dwell too long in that safe place. Transformation through desire, psychic abilities, taxes, secrets, wins and losses, sexual attraction and secret affairs. Thanks for listening.